Okay, so today I'll be doing exercise 8B, and in exercise 8B, I'll be doing sixth and seventh question. Now, in sixth, it is a singular question, but in seventh question, there are four subparts. So I'll be solving those subparts, including question number six. Now, all these problems that I'm referring to in this video, I have referred them from Selena, class 9th ICSE, chapter 8, which is logarithm, and it is written by Mr. R.K. Bansal. And of course, it is a subject maths. So you could refer all these problems that I'm about to do in this video from that book. Okay. Express log of 2 to the base 10 plus 1 in the form of log of x to the base 10. Now, this question is a bit confusing. I would advise that you do not panic. Me too. In my, when I had first looked at this question, I did not have a clue what the question meant. But I had read it a few times, 2 or 3 times, and then I understood the basic logic, the basic implication, what the question is implying, what the question is asking you to find out. So same here, I would advise you to follow the same method. Read it once, read it twice, or even read it thrice, and then you would understand what the logic is trying to say to you, what the question is trying to say to you. Now simply you have to formulate an equation. So therefore log of 2 to the base 10 plus 1 is equal to log of x to the base 10. Now over here, I could write this as log of 10 to the base 2 minus log of x to the base 10 is equal to 1 minus 1. Why? Because the log of x to the base 10 in the RHS came to the LHS and became minus log of x to the base 10, and minus 1 in the LHS came to the RHS and became plus 1, minus 1, plus 1 in, I'll repeat it again. So plus 1 in the LHS came to the RHS and became minus 1. So therefore, there is a law given over here, log of m divided by n to the base a is equal to log of m to the base a minus log of n to the base a. So I'll be taking this law and I'll be applying it in this question given here. So log of 2 to the base 10 minus log of x to the base 10, I could write this as log of 2 divided by x to the base 10 is equal to minus 1. Where there is addition, there'll be multiplication, and where there is subtraction, there'll be division. So therefore, log of 2 to the base x, log of 2 divided by x to the base 10 is equal to minus 1. Now this is in the logarithmic form. I could write this in exponential form as 10 raised to the power minus 1 is equal to 2 divided by x. Now, simplifying this, I could write this as 1 divided by 10, because 10 raised to the power minus 1 can be written as 1 divided by 10 is equal to 2 divided by x. Now over here, x in the RHS, that is divided by 2, will go to the LHS and be multiplied by 1 upon 10. So therefore 1 upon 10x will be equal to 2. So therefore, x will be equal to 2 into 10, which will be 20. So therefore, x will be equal to 20. Moving on, our seventh question, and there is a subpart given here, log of x minus 10 to the base 10 is equal to 1. Now hold on. What the question is trying to say to you, solve for x. So over here, there is a variable given to you, x. So all you have to do is you have to solve x, and then you'll be good to go. Now over here, in each of these questions, the first subpart, second subpart, third subpart, and our fourth subpart, in all of these questions, they have mentioned the question in logarithmic forms. So all you have to do is you have to write this in the exponential form, find the value of x, and bam, the question is done. It's as simple as that. Only if it were 10 raised to the power 1, which is 10, simply is equal to x minus 10. So what I've done is, this is in the log form. I have converted the log form into exponential form. This is the exponential form. X minus 10. So therefore, minus 10 in the RHS will move to the LHS and become plus 10. So therefore, 10 plus 10 is 20 is equal to x. So therefore, the answer, the value for the variable x will be 20 in the first subpart. Now moving on to the second subpart. Log of x square minus 21 to the base. Now there's no base mentioned here. And in my previous videos, I might have mentioned, or I have mentioned, that if there's no base mentioned in logarithmic questions, we could assume it to be 10. So 10 raised to the power 2 is equal to x square minus 21. As I've said, in each of these subparts, it is mentioned in the log form, the question, the main question. And whatever steps that I'm about to do, I'll convert the log form into the exponential form and I'll solve ahead. 10 square can be written as 100 is equal to x square minus 21. Over here, minus 21 will go to the LHS, pardon, and become plus 21. So therefore, 100 plus 21 will be 121 is equal to x square. Now the square that is present in the RHS will move to the LHS and become root of 121, which will be 11 is equal to x. Only and only if you are in 7th grade or 8th grade, you could write it that 11 is equal to x and move on forward. But if you are in advanced grades, such as 9, 10th, 11, 12th, and plus 1, plus 2, etc., you have to write this as plus minus 11 is equal to x. Why write it as plus minus 11? I have made a video on it. The video is part 3 of the logarithmic series in which I've done 10, 11, 12 of exercise 8a. In that video, I have explained why you should write plus minus, all you need to know about plus minus, and why you should write plus minus, and what steps you should follow in writing plus minus. So I'll not go into the details now. I would hope that you would refer to that video for why you should write plus minus and then come to this video, because I'll be borrowing or taking that concept and applying it here. Now, enough of that gyan. I'll move to the third subpart and solve it. Log of x minus 2 plus log of x plus 2 is equal to log of 5. Now over here, I'll come back to our law page. Now in our law page, our first, okay, never mind. So I'll just erase it. And in our first law states that log of mn to the base a is equal to log of m to the base a plus log of n to the base a. Now mn can be translated as m into n. Please remember that. So where there's addition, there's multiplication. Where there is subtraction, there'll be division. Now over here in this question, there'll be addition. So therefore, log of m to the base a plus log of n to the base a. So therefore, log of square brackets x minus 2, where there's addition, there'll be multiplication. And please note that this is our right multiplication is equal to log of 5. Now the base is 10, but I would advise you viewers is that just write the base, which is 10, and there's no base mentioned here, so therefore this is 10. Just write the base. Even if the teacher asks you that there's no need to write 10, you could assume it as 10 and move on forward. You have to write 10 because in certain questions they'll ask you to find it in the exponential form, and without the base you cannot write the logarithmic form into the exponential form. So writing the base will be a big help for me, not for me, but for you, pardon. Now over here, x minus 2 into x plus 2. So in my indices law, a square minus b square will be equal to a plus b into a minus b. So there's no symbol between. So I could assume it to be multiplication symbol. That is how I write multiplication. I could write it as a dot also. Now, x minus 2 into x plus 2, I could assume x as a and 2 as b. So therefore, a plus b, that is x minus 2 into a minus b. A minus b is x minus 2 and a plus b is x plus 2. So therefore, a plus b into a minus will be a square minus b square. So therefore, x minus 2 into x plus 2 will be x square minus 2 square, which will be x square minus 4. So therefore, log of x square minus 4 to the base 10. Remember, write the base, even if it sounds like, I don't know, it does not sound important. Log of 5 to the base 10. So therefore, x square minus 4 will be equal to 5 because log of 10 to the base, log of 10 and log of 10 is equal. So they'll get cut, and x square minus 4 is equal to 5. So this will be the final equation, the final answer that they mention in the movies, the final truth, the final answer. So this is the final step that has emerged, that has been reborn out of this ancient, I don't know, fist or something. So therefore, x square minus 4 is equal to 5. So therefore, x square will be equal to 5 plus 4, which will be 9. So therefore x square is equal to 9. So therefore square will go in the LHS to the RHS and become root of 9, which will be 3. Just apart, log of x plus 5 plus log of x minus 5 is equal to 4 log 2 plus 2 log 3. Now over here, I'll be taking the first law. Is it the first law? Is there addition? Yes. So where there is addition, there is multiplication. Log of m into n to the base a is equal to log of m to the base a plus log of n to the base a. So where there's addition, there's multiplication and vice versa. So therefore, I could write log of x plus 5 plus log of x minus 5 as log of x plus 5 into x minus 5. And don't forget to close the square brackets. Now over here, 4 log 2, I could write 4 log 2 as log of 2 raised to the power 4 plus 2 log 3. I could write this as log of 3 square. Why? Because there is a law in logarithmic chapter. I would advise you to note these or take a screenshot of these laws. And in the third law, log of m to the power n to the base a can be written as n into log of m to the base a. If this does not make sense, it's okay. I'll take an example. Like here, 4 log 2 can be written as log of 2 raised to the power 4. I need you to remember that law, which is log of m to the power n to the base a can be written as n into log of m to the base a. Similarly, 2 log 3 can be written as log of 3 square according to the third law. So we have taken the third law and we have applied it in this part of the question. According to the indices law, a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So therefore, log of x plus 5 into x minus 5 will be x square minus 5 square, which will be x square minus 25 to the base 10. If there's no base mentioned, then that is 10. Is equal to log 2 raised to the power 4, which will be log 16 plus log 3 square, which would be 9. Now over here, I'll just leave the LHS untouched. I'll solve the RHS. Is equal to log of 16 plus 9. So where there's addition, there's multiplication. So I'll be taking the first law. I'll be applying it in here, this part of the question. So therefore, log of 16 divided by 9 to the base 10. There's no base mentioned. So therefore, so over here, I made a mistake. So this will be into 9. This will be into 9. So therefore, 16 into 9 will be 144. Log of 10 to the base x square minus 25 to the base 10 is equal to log of 16 into 9, that is 144 to the base 10. So therefore, x square minus 25 is equal to 144. So therefore, x square minus 25 is equal to 144. So a new equation has been reborn out of the ancient chest, or whatever you would like to call it. So x square minus 25 is equal to 144. X square is equal to 144 plus 25, because the minus 25 in the LHS will move to the RHS and become plus 25. So therefore, x square will be equal to 169 and root of 169 will be 13. Now only if you are in 7th or 8th grade, you could write it as 13 and move on forward. If you are 9, 10th, plus 1 or plus 2, you have to write it as plus minus 13. Now, if you think that you have to write plus minus 13 and teacher will give you marks, no, that is not right. Why? Because you have to convert these into two answers. That will be plus 13 or simply 13 and minus 13. Then step 3, take the first answer, substitute it in place of x given in the question. So I'll take plus 13, I'll substitute it in place of x in this question. So therefore, x will be 13. So therefore, 13 plus 5 will be log of a positive number. And in the second part, log of x minus 5, which will be log of 30 minus 5, which is also log of a positive number. So we are correct. So therefore, our first in our first answer, we have gotten a log of a positive number. So therefore, we have to consider the first answer, that is plus 13. Moving on to the second answer, which is minus 13. Now, minus 13, we substitute it in place of x, and minus 13 plus 5 will be minus log of a negative number. And log of a negative number does not exist. That is simply in terms of English, it is not defined. So therefore, log of negative number does not exist. So therefore, our second answer, we will ignore the second answer. So we'll ignore the second answer, and our final answer will be plus 13. So I'll just rub the minus and the square because we had already found out the root of 169. So we'll simply write it as plus 13. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this lecture. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you hadn't understood the concept of plus minus, I would advise you to visit my previous videos that I've made of plus minus, especially the part 3. So I would advise you to visit my part 3 of the logarithmic series, and in which I've explained in detail about the plus minus phenomena. So you'll find all the details in part 3 of my logarithmic series, in which I've done exercise 8A, question number 10, 11, and 12. So I hope you guys refer to that videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know there's too much of hopes running high. So take care and bye.